Out of the frying pan, ... huh, Morty?
Oh man, what's going on?
Well, it's possible that your dog became self-aware and made modifications on the cognition amplifier, then turned on Jerry Beth in summer after learning about humanity's cruel subjugation of his species, but your guess is as good as mine, Morty.
What's worse than being in a frying pan? The answer is the key to mastering English, so watch closely.
Fantastic, Rick!
Yeah, Morty, if you like that. Boy, you're really gonna flip your lid over this one.
Whoa, what is it?
It's a device, Morty, that when you put it in your ear, you can enter people's dreams, Morty. It's just like that movie that you keep crowing about.
You talking about Inception?
That's right, Morty. This is gonna be a lot...
Fantastic, Rick!
Yeah, Morty, if you like that. Boy, you're really gonna flip your lid over this...
Flip your lid. Flip your lid is a fantastic idiom that means to get extremely excited, or in other contexts, to become very angry. Here, Rick means Morty will be incredibly impressed. It creates a visual image of someone's head opening from shock or excitement. It's informal and very expressive. My dad is going to flip his lid when he sees the mess we made. It means the dad will become very angry. This example uses the idiom to show the angry meaning, which is just as common as the excited meaning. It's a great way to express that someone is about to have a strong negative reaction.
Those dreams, Morty. It's just like that movie that you keep crowing about.
Crowing about? To crow about something means to brag or boast about it loudly and proudly, just like a rooster crows. Rick is teasing Morty for talking about the movie Inception all the time, implying he's a bit too proud or enthusiastic about it. It's a vivid, slightly negative way to describe bragging. She won the competition, so she's been crowing about it all week. It shows she is boasting about her victory, perhaps in a way that is annoying to others. It implies a sense of loud public pride.
Crowing about.
You talking about Inception?
That's right, Morty. This is gonna be a lot like that.
This is a perfect example of connected speech. Gonna is the written form of how going to is naturally pronounced in fast, informal English. Native speakers blend the words going and to into gonna to speak more smoothly. Using this makes your English sound much more natural and fluent, especially in casual conversation. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Do you want anything? It expresses a future plan I am going to grab in a relaxed and casual way. This is extremely common in everyday speech among friends or colleagues.
Little smarter, would you?
I thought the whole point of having a dog was to feel superior, Jerry. If I were you, I wouldn't pull that thread. Come on, Morty.
Listen, Rick, if you're gonna stay here rent-free and use my son for your stupid science, the least you could do is put a little bit of it to use for the...
Would you?
I thought the whole point of having a dog was to feel superior, Jerry. If I were you, I would...
Feel superior. This is a strong collocation, meaning these words are often used together. To feel superior means to believe you are better, smarter, or more important than someone else. Rick is suggesting that the only reason to own a pet is to enjoy this feeling of being on top. It's a common psychological concept. He always buys the most expensive brands just to feel superior to everyone in the office. It describes his motivation. He uses wealth and possessions as a way to create a sense of importance over his colleagues, which is a negative trait.
Of having a dog was to feel superior, Jerry. If I were you, I wouldn't pull that thread.
Pull that thread. This is a fantastic and complex idiom. To pull that thread means to investigate something small that could lead to a much larger, more complicated, or dangerous situation. It's like pulling one thread on a sweater, which could make the whole thing unravel. Rick is warning Jerry that if he starts questioning their relationship, he won't like the answers he finds. I just wanted to know who sent the email, but I pulled that thread and uncovered a huge company scandal. It shows how a small investigation quickly escalated into a major discovery. The initial action, pulling the thread, led to the entire sweater, the scandal unraveling.
Come on, Morty.
Listen, Rick, if you're gonna stay here rent-free and use...
Rent-free. This is a great expression. Literally, rent-free means you don't pay rent to live somewhere, which is how Rick lives with the family. However, it's also used as slang to describe a person or idea that you can't stop thinking about. They are living rent-free in your head. Here, Jerry means it literally, but it's a very common phrase. That awkward thing I said in the meeting is living rent-free in my head. It expresses that the person cannot stop thinking or worrying about the awkward comment. The memory is living in their mind without permission, just like a person living in a house without paying.
You, Morty, calm down. You're kind of killing the vibe in here.
It's summer!
Oh, jeez. Looks like Goldenfold has some predilections so shameful he buries them in the dreams of the people in his dreams, including a pervy attraction to your underage sister.
Can you blame him? Come on, old man, little boy. Let's make an intergenerational sandwich.
Oh my god, put some clothes on for the love of God!
For Pete's sake!
This is disgusting.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
take
puke.
it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna puke.
Rick.
Sexual hang-ups in the pleasure chamber are punishable by death! Off with their heads!
With you, Morty, calm down. You're kind of killing the vibe in here.
It's summer!
Killing the vibe. This is very common slang. The vibe, short for vibration, is the general feeling or atmosphere of a place or situation. To kill the vibe means to ruin the mood, usually by being negative, awkward, or inappropriate. Morty, by being grossed out at a party, is making the atmosphere uncomfortable for everyone else. We were all having fun dancing, but then he started complaining about the music and totally killed the vibe. It describes how one person's negativity ruined the fun, positive atmosphere, the vibe, for everyone else at the party.
Oh, jeez. Looks like Goldenfold has some predilections so shameful he buries them in the dream.
Predilections. Predilections is an advanced C2 level word. It means a pre-existing preference or a strong liking for something. It's a more formal or sophisticated way to say preference or liking. Rick is using this high-level word to describe Mr. Goldenfold's secret, hidden desires in a somewhat scientific or detached way, which makes it sound funnier. He has a well-known predilection for spicy food. It means he has a strong, established liking for food that is very hot. It's not just a casual interest, but a consistent preference.
Oh my God, put some clothes on for the love of God!
For Pete's sake!
For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake is an exclamation used to express impatience, frustration, or annoyance. It's a minced oath, which is a mild, polite way to avoid saying a stronger, more offensive phrase, like, for God's sake. Morty is showing he is extremely uncomfortable and frustrated by the situation. It's a very common, slightly old-fashioned, but widely understood expression. Oh, for Pete's sake, just tell me what you want. Stop being so mysterious. It expresses frustration with the other person's behavior. The speaker is annoyed by the secrecy and wants a direct answer immediately.
Punishable by death! Off with their heads!
Off with their heads! This is a famous cultural reference. The phrase, off with his, her, their head, is the signature command of the Queen of Hearts in the book and movies Alice in Wonderland. She shouts this whenever she is slightly annoyed. In this dream, the character is using it to order an execution, just like the Queen. It's often used humorously in real life to mean someone is in big trouble. My boss found a mistake in my report, and I'm pretty sure he was thinking, off with his head. It shows a humorous exaggeration. The boss was likely very angry, like the Queen of Hearts, but the speaker is using the reference to add humor to a stressful situation.
Snuffles was my slave name. You shall now call me Snowball, because my fur is pretty and white.
Okay, Snowball, just calm down, okay? You're scaring me.
Scaring you? Tell me, Summer, if a human was born with stumpy legs, would they breed it with another deformed human and put their children on display like the dachshund? Snuffles was my slave name. You shall now call me...
Slave name. This is a very powerful phrase. A slave name is historically the name given to an enslaved person by their master, stripping them of their identity. By using this term, Snowball, Snuffles, is dramatically reframing his relationship with his owners. He is saying he was not a pet, but a slave, and is now reclaiming his identity. This is a very serious and emotionally charged statement. In the documentary, the man explained he had to research his family's original name from before they were given a slave name. It describes the historical context. It highlights the loss of cultural identity and heritage that came with slavery, and the importance of reclaiming one's original identity.
Daring you. Tell me, Summer, if a human was born with stumpy legs, would they breed it with a...
Stumpy versus short. The word stumpy is specific. Short just means not long. Stumpy implies something is short, thick, and not elegant, like a tree stump. It often has a slightly negative or unflattering feeling. Snowball is intentionally choosing this descriptive word to make his point sound more harsh and unfair, comparing it to the breeding of dachshunds. The corgi had a cute, stumpy tail that wagged all the time. It describes the tail as both short and thick. In this context, it's used to create an endearing or cute image, which is a common use for animals.
Cool math. I didn't take him for an active dreamer. We gotta take him out so he wakes up, Morty, but we can't get killed. If you get killed in someone else's dream, you die for real, Morty.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh!
Don't be a baby. You avoid getting shot in real life all the time, Morty. High school math. I didn't take him for an active dreamer. We gotta
Take him for. To take someone for something means to assume or believe they are a certain type of person. Rick is expressing surprise. He assumed Mr. Goldenfold was a simple person, but his ability to control his dream shows he is an active dreamer, someone with a complex inner world. It's an expression of a mistaken assumption. I took him for a quiet guy, but he's actually the wildest person at the party. It expresses a wrong first impression. My initial assumption, that he was quiet, was completely incorrect based on his later actions.
take him for an active dreamer. We gotta take him out so he wakes up, Morty, but we can't.
Take him out. Take him out is a common euphemism, which is a mild word used instead of a harsh one. It can mean many things. To go on a date, to remove something, or as in this context, to defeat, neutralize, or even kill someone. Rick is using it as tough guy language, meaning they need to defeat Goldenfold's dream self to win. The spy's mission was to take out the target before he could escape. It describes the mission in a less direct way. Take out here is a euphemism for assassinate or neutralize, which is common in action movies and military context.
Don't be a baby! You avoid getting shot in real life all the time, Morty! Just do the—
All the time. This is a great example of hyperbole, or exaggeration. All the time means constantly or very frequently. Rick is being sarcastic. Morty probably doesn't avoid getting shot all the time. Rick is just trying to minimize the danger of the dream by comparing it to their already crazy real life. It's used to add strong emphasis. My phone rings all the time. I have to keep it on silent. It expresses that the phone rings very often. It might not be literally every second, but it's frequent enough to be a problem. This is the most common use of the phrase.
Hell?
Out of the frying pan, ... huh, Morty?
Oh man, what's going on?
Well, it's possible that your dog became self-aware and made modifications on the cognition amplifier, then turned on Jerry, Beth, and Summer after learning about humanity's cruel subjugation of his species, but your guess is as good as mine, Morty.
The hell?
Out of the frying pan, ... huh, Morty?
Oh,
Out of the frying pan. Rick is quoting a famous idiom, out of the frying pan and into the fire. It means to escape from one bad situation only to find yourself in an even worse one. They escape the dangerous dream world, the frying pan, only to return to a real world controlled by intelligent dogs, the fire. Rick says ... because the rest is implied. I quit my boring job, but my new one is twice as stressful. It's like out of the frying pan and into the fire. It shows. The situation has gotten worse, not better. The speaker's attempt to solve a problem, the boring job, only led to a bigger problem, the stressful job.
Turned on Jerry Beth in summer after learning about humanity's cruel subjugation of his species.
Subjugation. Subjugation is a very advanced C2 word, meaning the act of bringing someone or something under complete control, essentially making them a subject or a slave. It implies a total loss of freedom and power. Rick uses this formal academic word to explain the dog's new intelligent perspective on being a pet. It's a much stronger word than control or ownership. The empire's history is one of the subjugation of all its neighboring territories. It describes the empire's violent and total control over other lands. It implies that the neighbors were conquered and forced into obedience, losing their independence.
Humanity's cruel subjugation of his species, but your guess is as good as mine, Morty.
Your guess is as good as mine. This is a very common idiom used when you do not know the answer to something. It's an informal way of saying, I have no idea, and my guess would be no better than yours. Even though Rick did know the answer, he was joking. This phrase is the perfect way to say, I don't know. When will the bus finally get here? Your guess is as good as mine. It means the second speaker has no idea when the bus will arrive. They are just as confused and uninformed as the person who asked the question.
Oh, class, the proper wordplay to use when one is chasing one's victim through a pumpkin patch.
Bitch.
Oh, come on, Terry. You can't think of a pun involving pumpkins, bitch?
Hey, leave him alone!
Yeah, this is a bunch of bull crap. Who cares what stupid pun you make when you kill someone?
Oh, class, the proper wordplay to use when one is chasing one's victim.
Wordplay versus pun. This is a great distinction. Wordplay is the broad general concept of using words in a clever or funny way. Pun, mentioned in section 409, is a specific type of wordplay that uses words with two meanings or similar sounding words for a joke. So all puns are wordplay, but not all wordplay consists of puns. The teacher is asking for a specific kind of wordplay. His speech was full of clever wordplay, but my favorite pun was when he said the bicycle was too tired. It shows the difference. Wordplay describes the entire clever speech, while pun points to the specific joke. Too tired versus too tired.
Hey, leave him alone!
Yeah, this is a bunch of bull crap. Who cares what...
Bullcrap. Bullcrap, a more polite version of bullshit, is a very common, informal, and mildly rude slang word. It means nonsense or lies. It's used to strongly dismiss what someone said, claiming it is untrue, unfair, or ridiculous. Here, Rick is saying the entire premise of the class is ridiculous. He said he finished the project in an hour? That's a load of bullcrap. It expresses total disbelief. The speaker is forcefully stating that the claim, finished in an hour, is impossible and a complete lie.
Hope you enjoyed learning with English by Movie. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.